So you've made it to the final project of this unit, and I think this is a pretty fun one. So for this unit's final project, you are going to be creating a house for a pet that matches their personality. You can think of a pet you know. That pet will be your design client. The reason why we're doing the final project like this is because most architects or interior designers, while they would certainly love to always create like their own dream homes, um, almost all the time they're going to be working with some sort of client, and they have to completely tailor their plans and design to meet that client's needs. So for this project, I suggest that you check out the final project rubric, and you can also see some pet house examples here on this link. For this particular planning assignment, you are going to think about what pet you want to design for, answer some questions about them, and then think about how you can make your house to fit their needs. So you'll really just be answering some questions, and so to get a 4 on this assignment, every question is answered. Answers should be in depth, have specific details, and should be at least 3 sentences long. So you're going to start by choosing the pet that you will be designing for. Write some basic information about it, and insert a picture of the pet, or you're welcome to create a drawing in Google Drawing as well. If you don't know a pet, you can design a house for a specific kind of animal instead. Or if you just prefer to do that, that's also completely fine. People in the past have designed really remarkable houses for monkeys and like special kinds of finches. So a specific kind of animal is just fine, and you would just like do some research on that animal instead. Describe your client's personality. So what are they like? If they're like, are they really, really energetic? Or do they like to sleep all day? Describe how they spend a typical day and what they like to do for fun. Where do they currently live, and what type of climate do they prefer? You can approach this project in 2 different ways. So some people have thought of this as like creating a house for your pet that might go, like, for example, in your living room or in your backyard, so that your pet would have like a fancy little space inside your own home. Or you could pretend that like your pet lives in like a special pet world, and you can just like go all out and design an actual house for that pet. So think about that. Think about how to design it, so that it fits the climate that your pet needs. And then for this last question, like what are you thinking your house will actually look like? You're welcome to continue just writing your answers to this question, or you're welcome to draw. If we were in school, we would be doing like rough sketches for this, but since we're all on the computer, it's up to you if you'd prefer to just type things out, or if you prefer to like get a piece of paper and actually make some rough sketches. What specific things will be incorporated into the design to appeal to your client? Why will your client love this house? When I grade your final project, I'm going to be looking back at these questions, to see if you actually made a house that appealed to the client that you had chosen. So be really thoughtful, and be really specific for why your client will like the house that you are designing.